it works. It works. Grrrr! Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods. It's where bears live, don't you know, people? And we're back at it yet again for another Chat Council, a very rare Wednesday edition of the Chat Council. If you've not heard, we are going to be doing this all holiday week long. Normally we do this every Monday and Tuesday, but last I checked, today was Wednesday. Bears have a very tenuous grasp on time, but I do believe it is Wednesday, and we are also here. We're going to be here for Turkey Day as well and Black Friday, so strap in, get ready, hang out. It's going to be fun, people. It's going to be a fun adventure. If you don't know what we're doing, it's a little thing called Chat Council, where you, yes, you out there in the chat, can tell a talking bear what to do on his own gosh darn channel. And we're playing a little game called Civilization 7, people. It's been a long, hard slog all year long with this game. A little frustrating, but here we are, wrapping it around towards the end. Wartime king slash president slash whatever the heck I am out here. So let me get to it here. Thing with a thing here. Definitely be helpful. Let's say hello to the chat out here. P-Money, glad we're doing this week. I'm free these evenings. Next work, I'm working Wednesday through Friday evening. So again, I'm glad we're doing it this week. Yeah, a little holiday we like to call Thanksgiving. Or Thanksgiving Eve. Or as our Canadian friends would say, Wednesday. That's right, Wednesday. Holy cow, Mark 04 Anthony is here. Long time chatter out there. Haven't seen him in a while. Good to see you, Mark. I hope all is well for you and enjoying a great Thanksgiving wherever you might happen to be. Hey, Amy, all good? Mom and daughter's working at the library again. Gosh dang it. You might need to get her on speed dial just in case, P-Money, because I value her opinion. Both of their opinions. Okay, anyways, we are playing as this little fat guy. That'd be Charlemagne, not the god, but the king, people. The king of France. And here we are as France. But, the game's kind of weird. Got kind of an odd game here. So, we started out as Greece. Many moons ago. Started out as Greece. We came down here, founded Sparta, fought off Harriet Tubman. We still got this river that's flooded. She came over here, founded a city. I says, not a way. Renamed it Lesterville. Came all the way across the map, kicked some ass her, took over a couple of her cities there. She decided to join forces with the evil Santa Claus. So I had to take over Santa's workshop. Had to kick some Harriet Tubman Butte all the way across the map until I took over the last city and I renamed it Bearville. Along the way, freaking Mexico got in on everything. I had to take over Queso, Tikal, back. I renamed it Front. Mexico City came all the way down here. Got Ruthville and Little Money as well, and went to war against Rome. Took over Rome. We've got the world's longest tire fire burning out here right next to Rome. So there we are. Through all that, you would figure, hey, let's not go to war against freaking France. They are not retreating. Well, guess what? Confucius all the way over here, he decides to go to war, so we, took over a couple of his cities. And then, of course, Ian, also known as Eben. He decided to go to war with us for some strange reason. I don't know why. So we took over Daha. And now we're here battling it out in, I don't know. I'm just going to call it the Atlantic here. In the Atlantic. What is it actually called? I don't even know. Open ocean. We're going to call it the Atlantic. Gosh darn it. There you go. Mark's sending out the turkeys and telling everybody Thanksgiving. Long ago, the world was in harmony until the Comics Bear Nation attacked. Well, listen, I mean, that's one way to put it. That would be one way to put it. The other way to put it is Bear was minding his own business. wanted to become a railroad tycoon, Mark. I wanted to become a railroad tycoon. I was gonna, not like a monk. I wasn't gonna renounce violence, but I was like, I don't need violence. I got way too many cities. Way too many cities up here. So I was like, you know, we're cool. We're cool. We're all right. And apparently you're supposed to build this train station here. And I built it. But no trains came. And then P-Money says, no, you got to build a factory. It's like, okay, well, we'll build a factory. And no trains came. And I built some more train stations. And no trains came. So we decided to, like, put that aside because the game is broke. So I went all YOLO and said, let's build a bomb. So that's what we're doing. Not just any bomb, the bomb. That'd be the A-bomb. So we've got, what? 7 turns left until we strap it to a donkey and walk it into somebody's city. Otherwise, I got to wait for flight up here. 4 more turns for that. And then I got to build some bombers and some air bases. So I got a little bit of work to do before we nuke anybody. But that's the plan. Nuke. Nuke everyone, says P-Money. Nuke everyone. Have to have something to transport, probably. Yeah, you would figure that, but again, I've tried it. You're supposed to, like, take your fella here. I'm just gonna bring him over here. So you put him on the little train station, right? And you got this little train move by rail icon. I'm like, okay, well, let's do that. Well, I can't do that because the game is horribly broken. Horribly, horribly broken. So, anyways, we got the A-bomb, but we don't have a train. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know what the heck's going on here, but that's what's going on. That's what the heck is going on here. So, yeah. Anyways. Happy Thursday, Mark. Make sure to get a good meal. Yeah, I will second that. I will definitely second that. I'm probably going to get some sushi. So many good spots here in Tokyo. Huh. They have sushi in Tokyo. I had no idea. Very interesting. It's cheap sushi day at Publix, says Amy. That's true. On Wednesdays. That is true. We were talking about the A5 Wagyu beef yesterday. Apparently they have it at our local Costco. And I have decided to make that bear's life mission. Go out and get some A5 Wagyu beef from Costco and cook it up. Cook it up. It's going to be delicious, man. It's going to be delicious. All right. Where are we? We're at turn number 80. 1839 AD, people. I'm going to keep an eye kind of on the ocean over here, see what's going on. I'm going to watch Lafayette and a Curiouser. He's probably heading down this way, although he was also trying to head over this way, so I'm not sure what he's doing. Not sure what the heck he's doing. That's a trade ship, so I don't got to worry about that. All right. Well, here we go. Here we go. Mark had beef tongue for the first time without even knowing it. Does it taste you back? Does it, like... Does the tongue taste you back? Is that would be kind of odd. That'd be kind of weird. Okay, so I can take out that guy. Maybe artillery that guy. I don't know if this guy will reach it. I didn't realize that there was somebody down there. All right, well, beef tongue. I guess it's kind of, would you say chewy? would you say that beef tongue would be chewy? That would be Bear's question. All right, we're going to grow Paris. All right, what do we do with Paris? Let's see. I don't know. Probably just a specialist. I don't need anything else. Don't need much else out here. So I guess I can maybe grow that one and it would give me that tile, but I really don't need it. So let's just go ahead and give us a specialist. This would give me 5 science and 3 culture, but it would knock me down 2 happiness. But I think we're okay. We're at 25 right now. Actually, 27, right? Did I see that right? Yeah, 27. So there we go. It's a steak that can taste back. That's what I was thinking, Amy. That's definitely what I was thinking. Okay, so it's got another specialist there. Mark says one of those restaurants where they bring you the meat and you grill. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, gosh, what do they call that? Where it's got the little, I lack a better term, kind of like a little tiny barbecue grill, like right in the center of the table, if I remember correctly. And then you got your little, you put your little different pieces of meat on it to cook it, I guess. And then you flip. It's like, why? You do that. Why am I having to do this? For crying out loud. So just go with somebody that knows how to grill, I suppose. Okay, very interesting. It is actually good. Not if you cook it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but, you know, I guess everybody's had a burnt tongue at one point or another. So, yeah, I guess that's the case. Nice. We build the tower and we grow the town. Paris is a happening place. It is. It sure as heck is. IKEA for steaks. Nah, if I'm going to go to a restaurant, it's like, no, you're going to cook for me. That's part of the deal. You got to cook for me. I pay, you cook. I'll upgrade that guy. There we go. Very cool. I didn't mean to click on him, but okay. Grow another town. Well, we get to grow Kaifeng. Old Confucius's older city here. He just happened to give to us. Okay, so I can get a bunch of happiness and production. Actually, that might not be a bad one. I'm still at -9 happiness, probably because I took over a city. That's probably the case. So, all right. Well, don't tell the ghost of Harriet Tubman that I am making another plantation. Gonna make an orange plantation. Which I still can't use because, like, you need a factory to have oranges? For some strange reason, I don't know why. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I think I've got enough gold. Let's take queso. Let's do... Where is it? It would be... Do I already have a factory? Hold on. Gristmill, sawmill, cannery, city park, department store, grocery, laboratory, mill. I must have already put in a factory, right? Ironworks. Did I already? Hold on. How do I do this? Let's see. Pardon me, people. 1 second. 1 second here as I figure this out. Okay, so I do the thing with the thing. Temple, string cutter, kiln, real station, ironworks. No. Well, why can't I build a factory? What the heck? Come on. Okay, let's try purchasing. Okay. Well, okay. I guess the ironworks acts as a factory? Okay. I was just gonna try and give somebody some oranges, but, okay. Whatever. -9 happiness. Yeah, let's see what Sparta is. Sparta is like our perennial unhappy. Actually, no, they've got 3 happiness. Not bad. Not bad, but, yeah, Mark, I kind of sort of, went to war against Confucius and took over his city. That's why there's these great walls there. It wasn't that great, because it didn't really hold me back, but, yeah, so they're probably a little angry that I took over their city. It's one of those things. I mean, I could have just leveled the entire city, but that wouldn't be it. Holy cow, I'm actually getting some influence? Wow. All right. I definitely can't take over any more cities. I would lose all my influence. Ay. Oh, darn, can't build a factory. Might as well build a nuke. Well, I was going to purchase it. I was going to purchase the factory to help produce the nuke a whole lot quicker. That was the idea behind it. Maybe I can do it in Madrid. Let's check that out. Let's see. Can I build one? Let's see. Where would it be? Why can I not build a factory? What's going on here? Okay. Hold on. Do I have to build something first to get the factory? What's going on here? Factory, yes. Let's see. Must be built in a settlement connected to the capital by a... Oh, of course! Of freaking course. Oh my gosh. Fearx's games. Your game is completely broken. I can't even build or purchase a factory in any of my cities because your train mechanism is broke. So we're going to be building nuclear weapons without a factory to produce them in. It's very artisan nukes. They're individually crafted. It's like kind of like what is it, SD? It's like SD, but for like WMDs. Kind of like that. You know, you get the nice little grandmother to kind of put it together and just make sure that it's got extra foam. So if you send it through the mail, that doesn't get knocked around or anything like that. Hate to have that happen. Yeah, so I can't build a factory. Okay. No leveling cities for the holidays, says Amy. Okay. All right. Kicks dirt. Let's see. They bring the meat to your table with robots. That sounds like the most Japanese thing I've heard all day. Best time to do so is when everyone is stuffing themselves. I suppose so. She's not ruining our Thanksgiving. We're not gonna level. Well, I guess we are gonna level the city with the nuke, but we're not gonna we're not gonna what did they call it? I guess it would be leveling it. Yeah, I guess so. Well, we're gonna one way or another we're gonna level it, I suppose. What not disband the city. What was it called? Raise. Gonna raise the city. Not higher, just, burn it to the ground. Kind of like we did with old Patchouli over here. The reason why that there is a desert right here, it wasn't always a desert. It was actually a nice little spot of land, but old Patchouli came up here and put a city right there, and I just couldn't have it. So that was the one and only time that I've raised a city. So that's why there's literally nothing growing there. We salted the earth and everything. All right, Beijing gets to grow. Well. All right, I guess I might want to go for this chocolate. I think that would be the best thing to do, right? Let's do that. There we go. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, Lafayette. I didn't know that you were there. I sincerely apologize. But not for my chocolate that I have. I do enjoy that. Alright, I can't do anything because I can't build a frickin'... Look at all this stuff. I can't do anything because the game is broken. So I can't do... Hey, Fearx's games. Reason number 512 why your game sucks. You put all of this, okay, citrus, you pick it off a tree and you squeeze it, and there you go, you got orange juice. You don't need a factory. You don't need a factory for coffee. You just don't need one. This is stupid. Cotton. How the heck did we get away with cotton all these years, and now all of a sudden we need cotton as a factory resource? So just to allow people to put this in whatever part of their city that they want and just do away with the stupid factory. Just do away with all of this stuff. Just have resources, put it in your city where you want it. Seems like it would be a reasonable request here. What is that, rubber? I only got one rubber. Where is the rubber at? I need that for my airplanes. It'd be nice if I can click on it and figure out where it would be at. I guess it would be someplace tropical. I wouldn't even know where to begin to look. So I'm not going to bother. All right. Okie dokie. We'll leave. Do I have another unit in here? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's take our army and let's go down here just in case. Because I'm waiting for him to take over Chang'an. I don't need it. I'd rather Lafayette take it over. So if he doesn't, you know, I got my army there, and I've got my army there. We'll try and take it over. Okay, little money. You stay there. Oh, okay. His fleet commander. He stayed there for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why, but we're gonna take him out. He doesn't see me coming. Kaboom! Blah 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 blah. Oh, you can see it on the bottom. Look at there. That's pretty cool. Oh, now it disappeared. It'd be cool if they would like stay for like a turn or two. Like, beware of the sunken ship that's right here. There might be another ship out there somewhere that's sinking. Sinking other ships. You gotta stay away from them. I think that would be a smart play. All right. Let's see. So he's got this guy here. So let's see if... Yeah, I bet you this guy's going to try and come... See, that's what I was saying, where they're going to reinforce Alpha Stat here. Alpha Stat. As long as you're not conquering during Christmas, the rest of the year is fair game. I think we'll be done before Christmas. I sure hope. LOL, we aren't going to level a city. Oh, wait, maybe we are. Maybe we are. We need to, we get chocolate, now we need to get peanuts so we can have Reese's. That sounds delicious. Oh, God dang it. I thought I was moving this guy. Ah, for crying out loud. Okay, well, we're here now. Nope. He's shooting back with arrows. Shooting back. Alright. I tried to get you to take Fastat, but so much for chat council, crying face emoji from P Money. Well, listen, I've got a good plan here. Got a good plan. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. The plan is good. The plan is good. Because really, the more units he sends across the ocean, the more I can pretty much sink with my ships. Or less units that's going to come up here and try and attack Lafayette. So I'm kind of helping out Lafayette here more than anything. Which is fine by me. I don't mind. Don't mind. All right. Let's see. This is a trade ship. That is a trade ship. So let's keep going with this guy here. Major victory. I like those kinds. I like those kinds of victories. Boom! Take that. Did I kill everybody? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. The gate of all nations, except for the nations that are trying to kill you. And then, well, I guess it would be a gate to keep you out. So, okay. Interesting. What is that small ship made of? He was attacked by 2 destroyers. Yeah, listen, this is this game, man. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? So, P Money is angry that Bear has not sent his army down here to Alfustat, which, again, it would be a nice to have. It would be kind of a nice strategic, but I don't think even if we build like an airstrip, let's just say right there, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could probably hit Parsa. Where did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4. Kusa we can hit with Daha, but anything outside that range, I wouldn't be able to do a whole lot with Alfustat. It would only kind of act as kind of a screen, I suppose. You know, I could put a ship up here and one down here. So if they're sending units across, we can kind of intercept them. But it's not my highest priority. I want to make sure that Daha is safe. That's kind of priority number 1 as far as the Atlantic over here. Building some more ships as well. And then just taking out his ships as they come across. Because I think that's his priority over here is to make sure Alfustad is kind of reinforced. So again, even if I sent the army down here, I need to I would be under constant attack from these guys. So for right now, I'm good. For right now, I'm good because it's kind of shielding Daha. So I think we're okay. Ah, there you go, Mark. There you go, for sure. All right. Gosh, this guy. Okay. Yes, let me get out of Chang'an. I was gonna try and go over here and see if, like, you needed to take that. So let's just do that here. Wait, I captured it? Wait, what? Yay! Yay, we got another city. Well, hey, at least I got my dream of getting the Colossus. So that'll make my Greek ancestors happy. Let's see, I get the Great Steel. All right. And a hospital. That's nice. What is this? The Bride Head as War Temple. The War Temple. Okay. Well, since we've got it, and I've already promised Amy not to level any of the cities, we'll ask the chat. We'll ask the chat, but we're gonna probably keep it. We're gonna keep it here. Woohoo! We captured another city unintentionally. I did not intend to capture that city. That was not in the plan. Not in the plan. You saw where I, like, completely reversed course and went outside of the city not to capture it. Trying to let frickin' Lafayette do it. I want that Colossus. Okay. P-Money wants the Colossus. Fine. We'll keep it. Let's drop Wolverine into the ocean and find out. I don't know the answer to this question. Can Wolverine swim? Like, if his skeleton is made out of essentially metal, right? Like, can he swim? Like, wouldn't he sink? Right? He would sink, right? So you drop him off in the water and you go, like, right to the bottom. I think that would be the case. I'm not sure. Not sure. All right, Amy, are we keeping this settlement? Are we keeping it here? I think Amy wants me to keep it rather than raise it here. I mean, I finally got +3 influence out of everything, and now I'm going back to -6. Terrific. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let me take a drink. He's got mutant strength, so that might help him stay afloat. Well, it wouldn't keep him afloat. Like, you know, he would sink, right? So he would, his strength would be like there would, I guess maybe his body would be buoyant? Buoyant? How do you pronounce it? But yeah, you'd figure that he would sink. I don't know. Let's ask AI. Ah, for crying out loud. AI. I go for BI instead of AI. Bear intelligence. Look at this. -35 happiness. Oh, great. Okay. So I'm going to need to bring my army commander down here. All right. Well, we'll keep the settlement with the freaking Colossus. Ugh. And like two other world wonders. So okay. Keep the settlement. Fine. We'll keep it. Okay. So I guess that means we kind of have to capture Ying-Tang. I guess we're required to do that now. Well, he got a unit in there. Army commander. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. AI agrees. He would sink, but he could make it up for it with muscles. Ah, okay. Okay. But he would be expending a whole lot of energy. So I would say it's probably not a good idea to put Wolverine into the water. That would be Bear's contention there. It's possible. I mean, he could survive, but it's probably not a good idea. It's like throwing a cat into the water. Yeah, I mean, the cat is going to float. But man, oh man, that cat's going to be really ticked off at you afterwards. Not a chance, Amy. I want the Colossus. Oh, Amy, no, you can't backtrack already. You can't backtrack already. You already told us no to leveling the cities. Except we're with nuclear weapons. So we're gonna hold to that, Amy. Hold to that. All right. Oh, I got a leader attribute. What did I get? I don't know, but I got something out of it. I got a economic. What did I get? I don't know. Economic. Okay. Let's see. 2 gold per age for every active trade route. Oh. 1 gold on resources in towns, or 2 in towns and distant lands. 15 gold towards purchasing all in all settlements. That's not a bad one. I might do that one. I might do this one. That wouldn't be bad at all. It's weird the game penalizes. Okay, yes. It's weird. Yes, I totally agree. It's weird the game penalizes you for sparing a town, but not burning it. Well, no. They penalize you for sparing the town, and they double penalize you for burning it to the ground. So there's like literally no reason to even Here's the weird thing, Amy. I wasn't even trying to get the military victory. I was trying to become a railroad tycoon, which is like not militaristic at all. I just want to concentrate on my own cities and towns. It was so easy for me to get that military victory, or almost. I'm almost there. And I wasn't even planning on that. But yet, at the same time, it penalizes you for that sort of stuff. So I guess when they first came out with it, the first iteration of the game, they realized that it was super easy to win by military victory. So they put in the stupid influence and negative influence if you have so many towns and yada, yada, yada. But it doesn't really affect much other than happiness. And, you know, you can't get other allies in the Caesarian city-states, but... yeah, I bet you they found out in playtesting that it was super easy to get a military victory. So they're like, oh, crap, what do we do? Penalize everything. But they didn't really, like, incorporate it in with the game. You know, because the idea of civilization is, like, you got to build the best civilization. You know, do you want to go to a distant star? Do you want to convert everybody over to your religion or to your civic abilities out there? Do you want to conquer everybody? You know, what do you want to do? So when they make, I can't even get the train now. I can't even do anything with that. So it's like, screw it. Let's do the military victory. So yeah, the whole game's weird, Amy. The whole freaking game is weird. All right, I'm gonna do this one. I like the 15 gold towards purchasing, because I'm probably going to be purchasing some of those aerodromes, so I'd like to be able to... You know what? This is my Black Friday right here. I get 15% off all stuff in the settlement. So, yeah, I got to the front of the line there. I pushed everybody aside. Rawr, get out of the way. I was first in the door. So I get 15% off. All right. There we go. Cool. That's my Black Bear Friday. There we go. Let's see. I'm not intending to be anywhere nearby after dumping, I would assume, Wolverine into the sea. There you go. Yeah, I don't know how I got that, Amy, but yeah, I got some points out of it. Go figure. All the cities you conquer should be very happy. By conquering them, you won't know. That is smart, P-Money. That is the truth right there. You know what? That is... I totally agree with you. I need to conquer more cities to save humanity. right? Hold on. What is Yin Yang here? What is his deal? Commie. I should have figured. Should have figured, you dirty commie. So yeah, we need to save all of the Asian, Chinese. I'm gonna go with Chinese folks from communism. So we're gonna do it one of two ways, Confucius. Don't be confused about this, Confucius. So I'm either gonna take over your cities or I'm gonna nuke the heck out of them. Twice, just to make sure. There we go. Here we go. That's right. We're not conquerors, we're liberators. We are liberators. No, shut up, Confucius. I don't want to talk to you. Dirty commie. Alright. I get more resources that I can't do anything with because I don't have a factory. Stupid game. Alright, what else? Cultural exchange, diplomatic action from Lafayette targeting you has been completed. Oh. Okay. I still got +3, so that's good. That works. Okay, French Empire has pillaged an ancient walls in the settlement of Qingjang. I pillaged it? I had no idea I could do that. I just put my tank in there. What, I guess those ancient walls ain't up for a tank. So, there we are. Okay, anyways. Army commander, you can stay there. You hang tight. You hang tight as well. Actually, no. You move down here so I can see what I'm doing. That's good enough. Uh-oh. Oh, he's friendly. Okay, good. You know, I wonder what would happen if, like, one of the city-states was to, like, take over the city. Do they capture the city? Like, could the city-states run more than one city? That would be an interesting question. I don't know. Uh-oh.
Okay, I found this on the web, so that would be an interesting question. Check it out.
Thank you, Siri, for all your help. By the way, I need to check the score. Let me do that. Pardon me, here, people. Here we go. Yeah, we were up 4-0, P-Money, against the Calgary Flames. It's still 4-0. Second period about to be over. All right. All right, let's see. Yeah, I got points. All the cities you conquer. Should be happy. Yeah, I'm not going to nuke them. There you go. Downvote for the commie hate. Aw. Gosh, dang it. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. They will praise their new bear and money overlords. I like that. I like that. There you go. Oh, Conk. Oh, okay. I see that now. Welcome here, Conk. Welcome here. You can downvote. It's fine. It's Calgary. Big deal. Well, okay. Okay. Listen, Calgary, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They got Blake Coleman on their team. Former Tampa Bay Bolt. Good for him. All right. I still can't do anything with these stinking explorers. I don't know what the heck to do with them. Let's go over there. Get out of my way, explorer. I'm just using them to, like, scout, because apparently you can't kill the explorers for some strange reason. I don't know why. It's strange. Let's see. Until the rebels burn the salmon, they better not. I would nuke them. I would nuke them twice, just to make sure. Just to make sure. All right, let's go to... Let's go to that guy, and... Naval? Can I attack him? Oh, I can't. Okay, cool. It's just an army commander, so it's not like... I mean, he's kind of like a speed bump. He's not going to be able to attack anybody. He's just there in the way, so he doesn't have any other units here, except for that guy. Maybe there's something down here, I don't know, but, somehow this guy got injured, though. Somehow he got injured. So, okay, let's take our guy here and let's start unloading howitzers. Yes, unload. Where is it? There we go. Okay. We'll put him on the Great Wall. What a great position. Right there on the Great Wall to be firing down on the city. Okay. And this guy. Alright. Commander. Put him there. Okay. And then I'll take this guy and let's just bring him around this way, maybe. You mean you're using the explorers to explore? Sorta. Mainly, I guess more scout than explore, but yeah, kind of the same difference, I suppose. All right, let's see. Where's my guy at? There we are. Okay, so let's take this guy and let's leave the commander. You know what? Hold on. Let's hold off on that. Let's still take him. I still got 2 movement out of it. So let's bring him there. And then let's unload our guy. Oh, did I already, oh crap, I already unloaded him. Okay, well, I meant to do this anyway, so I'm keeping the infantry guy over my army commander. I don't think that there's anybody out here. Helsinki, I think, is our friend. Nope, they're hostile. Okay, I'm glad that I kept it there. Just in case there's anybody out here and they try to attack the army commander, they have somebody there that can help out. All right, let's start tearing down some walls. Okay, and boom. Look at that. All right. So what we need to do is take out these defense districts. So that's what we're doing here, is we're destroying those. We've already got that one and that one. That one's down. What is this? Oh, it's just that. Okay. So this one is the only one left. So we're going to see what this guy does. He's probably going to weaken this district here. It's probably going to be 2 turns. This is rough terrain here, so it's probably going to take me 2 turns. But I need to capture all 4 districts, and I think I've only got 3 units, right? I might be able to take it with this boat. So I might be able to take the boat there. I might be able to take another one there, and that one there. So that would give me 4. So I should be able to take it over. We'll see. We will see next turn here, people. Next turn, as we go from turn number 81 and 1840 AD. Let's go into the future, people. Let's see what happens. Yep, they're taking down their defenses. There we go. Okay. And Chang'an is growing the defenses back. I guess I've, like, completely destroyed the... Damaged. Okay. I guess maybe you can build that back up when you're done, or when it's outside of resistance. Not sure. All right, the Lagaro River has flooded. Well, that's your problem. Another leader has opposed my war. Come on, seriously. Just because I capture a city, I didn't mean to I just kind of like accidentally captured that city. It wasn't like intentionally capturing the city. I just like, you know, found myself in the center of the city and it's like, oh, yay, we won? We won. Okay. All right, where are we? Holy Toledo! I get to grow Toledo. I do. Let's see. So where is my city's right there? Okay. So 1, 2. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to expand my 1, 2. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to expand the Can I do it there? Nope. Nope. Okay. So I can't expand any more of the territory around Toledo here. So let's see. Let's see what we could use here. We're doing okay on happiness. We could probably use some more gold. So let's find one that has plenty of gold. Ah, here we go. Do this one right here. Not too much production, but I do like the amount of gold that it gives you. So let's do that. Booyah. Holy Toledo. Holy Toledo. Minding my own business, says P-Money. Then I tripped and conquered a city. Who knew? Who canoe? Who canoe? Okay, so I need to send this guy, who is like a total boss. This is like the 10th level army commander, so he's got it going on. So let's keep him kind of coming. I need to take him into Chang'an because I've got this resistance here, so I need to get rid of that. And then we can start growing the city and building stuff there if we need to. I'd like to maybe expand. Can I? 1, 2, 3. No, I can't expand my my territory here. I think he's expanded. Maybe I could expand that. That's about it. That's fine. I wish I could close that gap though, but it is what it is. Yeah, it happens sometimes, Amy. Yeah, it sure does. Even to the best of us. Even to the best of us here. All right, you just go to sleep over there. Alrighty. All right, I'm 2 turns away for flight. And what am I away for the nuke? 6 turns. Okay. Let's see. That's 10 turns. I wonder if I could produce a ironworks, and that might help. Help get that a little bit quicker, right? Let's see. 1 production on the following improvements in the settlement: mines, quarry, woodcutters, clay pits, oil rigs, and mountain terrain. I think I've got all of those. Yeah, let's do it. I know it's going to cost me 1,200 gold, but I'm going to do that. And let's just see how... I'm 10 turns away. Let's see if that gets us any closer. All right. You know what? Putting it in this clay pit's probably going to be the best... my best play that I can do here. There we go. So, tell Mrs. Money I can't build her a factory. I'm sorry, blame the game. But I can produce an ironworks for her, and that's what we're going to do. Cool. Look at there, 8 turns. So I took 2 turns away from that. Excellent. Let's see. Paris is also building it. He's got a factory, so I'm not going to worry too much about building an ironworks. Anybody else? Let's see. He's already got an ironworks. Yep. And I'm trying to remember what other cities I had. Rome? He's building it in 13 turns, so let's see if I can do that to Rome as well. Man, there's a lot of things that I can do for Rome. Holy cow. Let's do a harbor. No, I don't need a harbor. It would be pointless to do a harbor. It would not be pointless to do a fishing quay. Yes, it would be pointless. I don't have any other water tiles. Okay, ironworks. Purchase. Island walks, 1,200. Okay, and let's put him. I don't want it anywhere near where Rome could like attack. So this is probably my best bet right here, is put it right here. There we go. 10 turns. There we go. So we're going to get a nuke a whole lot quicker. There we go. Cool. Okay. Little money, you can stay there. Ship. What do I want to do with him? Let's bring him back over here and see if there's anything going on. Okay, he's still healing. Okay. Well, we'll just have him stay there. I wonder if the planes will work, says Amy. Yeah. Well, you know, pretty much all the units have worked. It's like the game concept of the train. That's what's not working. Which is a fundamental aspect of the freaking game that they made here, because previous games you could just have your workers go out and build you a railroad to wherever you wanted to go. It didn't have to stick to certain areas. So, yeah, they took all that away. took all of that away in their brilliance to whatever that they were doing. So all right, let's see, command unit. Okay, I wonder where that other guy went. Holy moly! Look, see, P-Money, this is what I'm talking about. You know, I could have a great army over here, but I'm still getting attacked by all these people. All right, let's see. This guy is going to take. It's going to take 1, 2, 3. So he's going to still be offshore here. I forget if it's 2 or 3. So let's do this number. Let's attack this guy here. Oh, what? We fired from like long distance. Okay. Watch out for those arrows. Look out, guys. Don't want to get attacked by the arrows. There we go. You didn't have Wolverine on that ship. Didn't have it at all. Blah, 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 blah. So this guy should have to go around us one way or the other. So I forget if it's 2 or 3 turns. But he's not going to be able to make it. So hopefully I can sink this guy. So that's kind of the play that we're doing here is any ship that's coming across here with a land unit, we're sinking them. Rue says, okay for an ironworks. You won't go in the dungeon this time. No, we don't. No, we don't. Mark, if you're still here, we're talking about there's like dungeons that you could do. So we built a dungeon / grocer. So, you know, if you got a bunch of Rugrat kids that you got, you know, in the back of the SUV and, you know, they're giving you a bunch of grief and all you want to do is just get a little bit of shopping done. Just, you know, send the kids over there to the dungeon and do your little grocery shopping. And, you know, once you get done, pick the kids back up. Or not, but whatever your choice may be. Whatever it may be. Yeah, you can build 2 of those buildings on any one tile. So I have like granary and temple in one and only the brickyard there. But yeah, it's interesting, like the combinations that you can get. The dungeon / grocer. And I was told this is Mrs. Money's city right here. We made Madrid her city. So she was very insistent that we get the dungeon to put in Madrid. Maybe put a ball pit in the dungeon. Yeah, okay. We can do that. We can do that for the kids. Why not? Why not, Amy? I totally agree. Okay. Yeah, see, there's another unit trying to get it across the map here, and it's like, nope. Not gonna happen, Rick. Not gonna. You know what, people? Hold on. I gotta do it. I gotta do it, people. I gots to. It's that time. It is that time. Hold on 1 second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Aha! All right, here we go, people. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
What the hell's going on here? You already took Phoebe away from me. And now you're taking Steffi?
That's not
gonna happen, Rick. It's not gonna happen.
No, what? No, God dang it. No, gosh dang it. I forgot to freaking click on it in time. All right, get out of there. All right. Anyways, there you are. Where am I? All right, here we are. We're back. We're back from a little Rick interlude here. It's been a while for the not gonna happen Rick. Well, you know, you gotta sparse it out. Listen, you can't overdo your not gonna happen Ricks. You don't want to make that every show, you know. You don't want to make that every show. You gotta space it out just a little bit. There you go. All right, let's see. Command my units. Okay. There we go. Okay, Army Commander. Stay there. You know what? Let's bring him down here. Why not? just in case. I might need another land unit down here if we're going to take Ying Tain. Ying Tain. How many more cities does he have? He's got that one right there. Let's see. And the Inuits are up here? Wow. Okay. I don't see any over here. Does he have one way over here somewhere or something? No. No. You know what? You know what, people? I mean, I know some people don't like me to talk about the dirty commies, but we could get rid of at least one dirty commie. I think these are his only 2 cities. I think once we take Ying Tain, Fu Zhao is it. That is it, man. I could probably take it with this guy right here. Huh. How about that? How about that, people? We could take out Harriet Tubman and Confucius. That's gonna be big. It's gonna be really big. Okay. I kind of like that. All right, Explorer, where are you at? I don't even. Where is he? Gosh dang it! I can't even see where he is. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, there he is. Well, let's do this. Let's bring him over here and just keep an eye on this guy over here. See what's out there. We'll do that. Let's see. You won't get any argument from me, says P-Money. There we go. I knew it. Okay, I can't do anything with that Explorer, so let's just go ahead and attack. Can I attack? Oh, it just captured it. Well, okay. Interesting. All right, well, let's take this guy and could he... Oh, okay, there's still a unit in there. I forgot all about that. Okay. Let's make sure we take him out. Wait a minute, hold on. What is that? There's two units. Okay, what is this? Okay, that is the wall. Okay, I keep getting confused here. That's the wall, and then there is the army commander. Okay. So it might not be this turn before we can capture everything. There we go. We took him out. Poor car. Okay. Yeah, he can only move that one. I screwed up earlier. I should have left him in there and moved the army guy, but that's what happens, people. That's what happens. Okay, so command my unit. That would be this guy right here. He's perfect. I don't need him to... Well, we'll put him right there, but I don't need you to do anything else. Go to sleep. All right. All right, that is it. That is that turn right there. Amy, are you guys going to be doing the D&Q tonight? If you are, let me know. If you need to head out early or something like that, just let me know here. But we'll continue. We will continue here because I want to see if I can capture at least this city. And then I only got one left. All right. Actually, let me put it over here and see if his boats are going to go anywhere. Not tonight? Okay. All right. Well, we will continue here. We will continue. All right. You mean you're not going to draw any turkeys tonight? That's a shame. I can do that. Just put your claw down and kind of trace over it. Boom. There you go. There's your turkey. Oh, look at his tank. Look at... Oh, there's two tanks that they're trying to do. Okay, I see what's going on here. Uh-huh. Okay. All right, well, first, let's check out. Daha was attacked by the Bugandid Empire. Who's the Bugandans? Oh, these guys. Okay, he attacked me. Really? Seriously? From the ocean? Okay, if you really want to do that, pal, you do you. You do you. Okay, so I need to take this guy, and let's get him out of the city real quick. Let's take this guy, and let's unpack there. And then let's take the same guy, and we will unpack in the city. There we go. Okay. Now, let's make sure that we take out at least one of these guys. So let's do this guy first. Hey, I gained some experience points. Cool. Now, if they can attack me from the sea, can I attack them from the land? Is that going to work? Okay, hopefully... Really? It's not going to... Oh, man. See, that should be a gimme right there. He didn't have full strength to begin with. He's on a boat, so I'm not sure like how he can like defend himself because he's on a freaking boat. He's attacked by 2 different artillery. Yeah, that guy should be. They screwed up like the amphibious landing stuff. This should be a whole lot harder than what they're doing. I think it's kind of silly the way that they do that. All right. Well, let's at least get rid of this guy. Right? Or this guy. Let's make sure at least we get rid of that guy. Okay. Took 3 units to take him down. That's crazy. Especially if he's like in a vulnerable position. It's not like he's on land, you know, and you got to fight tank to tank. He's on the water. That's silly. That is definitely silly. Okay, so we took care of that. My dreadnought was attacked. Okay, that's fine. All right. Madrid, P-Money. I'm just going to, if you don't mind, it's just going to be another specialist here. So, it's going to knock me down a little bit of happiness, but I think we're pretty good on happiness. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. All right. Choose production. Gee, I wonder what we should build. I have, wait a minute, hold on. I do have 1 turn away. But I'm thinking about just purchasing the aerodromes. So let's go ahead and make sure that we have plenty of nuclear weapons. Wow, that's going to take a while. That is going to take a minute, isn't it? Okay. I'm almost thinking about just go ahead and doing this. Let's see, what else could I do? Gosh, if it's going to take me that long, how long is it going to take me for the airport? All right, let's do... You know what? Let's do this, P-Money, if you don't mind. I'm going to do the research because we need to also make sure that we can get a carrier. That's going to be the sort of vessel that we can take around our bombers on that we can go bomb people. So I think the quicker that we can get to the carrier, I think is the better option here. So I'm going to go do that. That's what we're going to do here. Hey, it gives me 1 turn left for the flight. All right. Research sounds good. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for agreeing. Okay, let's bring our army here. Hopefully that'll get the resistance down. There they go. gentlemen. All right, command my units. Just hang out there. You are going to come down here. Is that a river? What is that? What is this? I can't tell. I don't know what the heck that was. Oh, he's coming up from like a low point, it looks like. Okay, that's what it was. I was like, why is he only moving one turn? Okay, so I guess what we're gonna do is attack here. No, you know what? What I need to do is make sure that we capture this district. Okay, so let's do this. Uh-oh, who's this guy? Trade ship, okay. All right, let's see. So, let's bring this guy around here like this. The incredibly shrinking battleship. And he's out of turns. Okay, great. Well, that didn't go according to plan. So, plan B. Has he got an army commander? He's got an army commander in there. All right, well, okay, in that case, let's just keep attacking. Okay, there goes the defenses. We'll be attacking the unit here. There we go. This guy probably will finish him off. But I also got this guy here as well. That I could probably just walk into the district with. Look at there. Yay! Okay, so let's take this guy just in case. Bring him in. There we go. So all I have left are these two spots right here. I'm hoping this one I can take with the tank. And I'm hoping this spot here I can take with this ship. And that should capture his capital city there. So that's kind of the idea. Kind of the idea, people. Oh, I can move. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and capture the district. Okay. So I still have this one left. That's the only one that I have left here. Okay, you can stay there. I wonder where his unit went. I don't know. But we can attack, can't we? Can't we? Can't we? I guess we can't. I guess their range is only one instead of two. All right. Well, when in doubt, pillage. That's my motto. When in doubt, just pillage. You'll be fine. Okay, we need to take out this guy. Man, they are strong. What the heck is going on here? Still nothing. Man, these guys are... That must be Wolverine again. All right. I think we're good there with the Army Commander. That's fine. Okay. All right. Here we are, people. Here we are. We're at turn number 83. 1842. AD. We're going to keep going into the future, people. Let's go. Oh, he tried to attack. Oh, interesting. Huh. He's giving me his city? Wait. Wait, I gotta give him? What? No. No, Confucius. That's not how it works, man. That's not how it goes. No. It's not gonna happen, Rick. Oh, boy. He wants me to give back the very first city that I took from him on my continent. Okay. He didn't even ask for the city that I didn't even want, that I just took over. That's still under occupation. So, still under resistance. They're all under occupation, I guess. Huh? Says Amy. Yeah, I know, right? I know. So, no, that's not the deal that we're gonna... I've already done my it's not gonna happen, Rick, so I'm not gonna do it again. But not gonna happen, Confucius. Not gonna happen. If I promise not to let you destroy me, you must give me back my country. That's some negotiation. Yeah. Well, hey, listen. I mean, you always want to put in your maximalist demands whenever you are negotiating. So I don't begrudge him for that. But no, of course I'm not going to agree to that. What are you retarded? It's going to give me another thumbs down. All right, so I finally got the bomber that I'm going to need. I need to buy or purchase an aerodrome. If I can, hopefully. Must be placed on flat terrain, occupies a full tile, and cannot be paired with another building. Okay. And if I wanted to, transatlantic flight. Nah. The sound of wings says the lady that disappeared while flying. I'm not so sure that... Come on. This game. Why? You bunch of woke weirdos. You had plenty... Why not, I don't know, Orville or one of the Wright brothers? How about, I don't know, Lindbergh. You could do Chuck Yeager. You could do, I don't know, Neil Armstrong. Amelia Earhart. Seriously, that's who we're going to go with? The lady that probably crashed somewhere, never to be found again? Really? Okay. They really love the female fronts to all this stuff here. All right, here we go. Fighting in the skies. Advent of human powered human flight, whatever, has taken human conflict to the skies. Air units are incredibly powerful weapons of war, allowing the attacker to strike targets on the ground and bombard cities from great distances. 3 types of air combat units. Bombers, that's what we want. Siege units in the air, ideal for attacking cities with your nuclear weapon. Attackers, designed for attacking land units and naval units. And fighters, instrumental in intercepting enemy air. Really? Crying out loud. So now you gotta figure out which airplane to build. I don't want no more. Just close it. Just close it. The Red Baron, there you go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. You have a lot. You had a lot to choose from, and they chose Amelia Earhart. Not so sure about that one. All right, let's repair. Actually, hold on. Can I repair all? Is there a repair all? Nope. Repair. We gotta repair our plantation, right? I mean, it's like natural that we do that. All right, let's see. A circular world renouncer has established a new trade route with your settlement. Axum? Really? I'm sorry that it got flooded right when you built that road, but okay, thank you. That gives me a nice little road up that way, so I do appreciate that. See, there's my railroad that doesn't work. Ian has made peace with Ahsoka. He renounces the world, and you made peace with him, but not me. How dare you, even? How dare you, sir? Okay. Damage appears to be light. Dreadnought was attacked once again. Okay, he needs to be healed. Field gun was attacked. Yep. Well, guess what? We're gonna bark right back here. You're kidding. Come on, man. Seriously. Well, at least I'm getting experience points out of it, so that's nice. We make peace with nukes. The best kind of peace. The permanent peace. The you can't fight back because you're dead peace. Blub, 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 blub. Blub, blub, blub. What is this? Trade ship. Okay. No, what? No. No, no, no. Cancel. 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 No. No. Stop. Just no. 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 I did not want you to do that. Okay, stop. Do the thing. Click on the thing. Do the thing. Okay. You just, like... No. Okay, did I do it? Okay, good. Okay. I was trying to get this guy to move there so he can heal. So he can... Why can't he heal? All right. Welp. There's only one thing that can do. That's the old coastal raid, people. Now I can heal? Seriously? You're joking, right? Okay, coastal raid. Let's do it. Let's do it. Kaboom. I get some health back. Good. I wonder where I was being attacked from. Whatever works, says Amy. I don't know, man. I went over here. I was like, okay, let's heal. Nope, you can't do it. Okay, let me go over here. Do that instead. Okay, so we took care of all those units. We're good there. Jeez, look at this. They keep coming. This is why I didn't want to send my army commander down here, P-Bunny. Now you can kind of understand. Okay, that guy might die. The best healing is coastal raid healing, says P-Bunny. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we took care of that. All right, let's choose a technology. I think I already know what I want, but let's go ahead and do it anyways. Let's check out the tree, because we're trying to get to mobilization. To get ourselves an aircraft carrier. But first we need a radio. So we're going to do that first. Yep. Let's go and do the radio. How we get a nuclear weapon before we even get radio, I still have no idea. I'm still confused about that. Well, it's about time. It's finally about time, people. For the We Love the Sovereign Day. Some might say Thanksgiving. You're giving thanks to the monarch. You're saying, thank you, monarch. We really appreciate you. And you're like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You know, I'm keeping you safe from communism. That's fine here. All right, so we've get production towards training military units. I'm not really building any, so I don't need that. Combat strength for all units for 15 turns. That might not be a bad one. Relationship change for endeavors. Meh. Culture, meh. I might do the science if I can. Can I do it? I could. I could do that. That might be a little bit more valuable than the combat strength right now. Because I need to get to that aircraft carrier. What do you think, P-Money? You think this is the way to go? I'm thinking the science. Thinking science. All right. Well, I've stunned everyone with my brilliance here, so I think we're going to go ahead, go with the science, and hopefully get radio and work towards the carrier. What was it? Mobilization? I think that will just... All right. Oh, okay, here. Yeah, science, after I've already clicked on it. Maybe the fireside chats? It gives me happiness from specialists. -3 gold in I can't tell towns. Well, I don't have any, like, towns that have a specialization, so that's fine. thinking the fireside chats. I'm thinking that. Science is good if you want planes. That's right, it is. And, like, we had some sort of, it made it harder to produce the airplanes, if I remember correctly. Because we didn't do something in the previous age, and it just, like, it was stupid, but there it is. So, I'm probably going to purchase them. Gosh dang it. I'm probably going to purchase them anyways. So I think it'll be fine. Anyways, okay, so you can stay there. Command units. Okay, so this is the only one that I have left. So let's see if this guy can reach. Okay, defenses. Hey, I get a promotion. All right. Now, let's see if we can take our ship and go into here and capture the city. Well, 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 well. Well, well, well. Well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. All right. There we are, people. We captured it. We captured it. We've got the... we got something over here. That's nice. What is this? The wharf. Okay. We got some other stuff. So I guess that's the only world wonder. That's fine. That's fine. I'll be fine with it. I'll be fine with it. So there we are, people. We've pretty much captured everything except for this city right here. And that'll be it for Confucius. Man, oh man, you figure Confucius was smart. He says, get off of my lawn when I had a ship, like, right here. I wasn't even trying to attack Kaifeng. I just had a ship right over there. I think it was coming up to Martra or something like that. I think I was coming up, you know, from the south to the north. And I just happened to be right there on his border. Like, right away, get off my border or declare war. It's like, well, all right, well, word is, I guess. And he went and proceeded to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now 6 major cities. And then the last one that he has left, way over there. Did our ship just travel on land? Well, it's complicated, but yes, we did. I guess the best way to think about it is we disembarked everybody on the ship, and they ran like pirates towards the empty city and captured it that way. That's the headcanon that I have. But yeah, we captured Leon a while back. I didn't realize that you could capture a city with a boat, but apparently you can. Apparently you can. So there we are. Capital of Quang has been captured. No doubt I can upgrade my man here. Alright, you, sir, get a promotion to... Is this guy the guy that had... I thought that there was one for, like, Yeah, here we go. The one that where he's embarked. Yeah, the amphibious one. So that would be a good one to take over to that last city there. So I might do that. I might just do that. Don't need that. Let's see. I could do one of these. Let's see, what would this give me? 3 straight for each siege unit. Ah, that's not bad. Like that one. Recruitment or 1 gold for each unit. I don't need that. Don't really need that one. That would be a nice one. Ignore terrain movement, but I kind of like the assault. I kind of like that. Combat strength for siege units, which I've got 2 of them. Let's do that. Let's do that. So I have kind of a nice like attacking army that can go. Think of it as like the Marines. Think of it as like that'll be my Marine army there. Okay. Hooah! All right, keep a raise. For Amy, I gotta keep it. I'm so going down in my on my influence, but yeah, whatever. Hey, I'm still at +4 for some strange reason. Resources, can't do anything with it. What's the point? And my units, stay there for right now. You're gonna stay there, obviously, for right now. Grand Imperial, join back into the army. Oh, shoot. Was that guy... let me see if I can upgrade this guy. It looks like he's upgraded. Okay. Our ship has feet now, asked Amy. Apparently. Yeah, that's... you know, we don't have radio or, you know, any, trains or anything like that. But yes, our ships can have feet on them and they can walk around, apparently. Okay, let's join. Let's join. Let us join our army commander. Here we go. All right. This guy's already moved, so he can't do nothing. Okay. Little money, you stay there. You can. I'm just gonna. I'm just trying to keep an eye on Alfustado here, so I don't mind keeping this guy right there. That's fine. Okay, army guy, you stay there. Land ship, just stay right there for right now. All right, there we are at the end of turn number 84 in 1843 AD. And it's that time of the evening where I ask, what is the score of the Bolts game? 5-1, P-Money. 5-1. Let's see if anybody got a hat trick. No, we also ask the age-old question of hashtag one more turn, yay or nay, people. Yay or nay. All right. Hagel, Chucky, Gurgi, Carlisle all got it in the first period. Cooch got it in the second period. LB Lilleberg got it in the... Oh, no, that's a penalty. Never mind. Okay, Cooch got it in the third. I'm sorry. Cooch got it in the third. And Joel Farby got it for the Flames. So no hat tricks. But plenty of scoring to go around. Plenty of scoring. What is it? Oh, it doesn't show that. Oh, 4.5 minutes left. 4.5 minutes left. We still got 2 nights to go, so we should just do one more turn. Yay, says Amy. Okay, all right. And Amy, just let me know if there is a D&Q tonight, if you've heard anything since then. And we'll wrap it up for you. I don't want to keep you here. Okay, that guy, I got to watch out for that guy. All right, here we go, people, into the future. Turn number 84, 1843 AD. Let's go. Those, I think, are trade ships. Suffering war weariness. They should be so happy with me. They are. We're celebrating We Love the King Day, so that's odd. That's an odd one. Okay, somebody's flooded. That's your problem. Another leader is opposed my war, of course. Naturally. I capture a city, and I just can't win here. I just can't win even for trying. Oh, well. We're just going to have to just completely annihilate him. That's what we're going to have to do. Okay, suffering war weariness. Okay, whatever, fine. I don't care. Penalty to happiness. Whatever. Combat penalty. We're not fighting any of his units. He doesn't have any units left. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Okie doke. Chang Ang, you stay there. Howitzer, let's bring him back into the army here. In the army, why is this guy still here? What are you doing? Alright, so how many units do I have in there? 3. Did I have another? Was it just... okay, so I bet you it was the... tank that I left behind that went with that. So, let's see. That's the ship. So let's take the tank and we'll put him into that army. We will put him into that army. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I've got faith in you that you can... Well, okay. We'll do that. No, not you. The other guy. Land ship. Okay, he's out of turns. Okay. Where the hell do these units keep coming from? I have no idea. What the heck's going on here, man? What the heck is going on here? Let's just send them over. Let's just send one over to Daha. We'll do it like this. I guess you get units when you capture a city? I don't know. Kind of weird. And let us... Okay, he's fully... I don't need another tank there. I need to upgrade that guy, but, okay. Those will all be tanks, so... Let's bring him over here to Chang'an, and at least that allows me to get my army guy free. Or if I need to, add another one to it. So, okay. Let's do it. Where is he? That's a long way to go, though. It's going to take him for a long time. You know, it'd be really helpful if I had a railroad station, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. We'll probably beat the game by the time it gets done here. Where is he? Okay, there we go. 15 turns. Okay. There we go. I could probably, like, purchase a unit at that point. Whatever. Okay, so there is my army fella. 43 seconds left, P-Money. 5-1 beatdown. I honestly, I wish that it would have stayed like 4-0, and Vasi would have gotten a shutout back to back. That one goal. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Okay, he can stay there. The Dreadnought. All right, well, let's start with our Dreadnought and bring him... Watch him, like, shrink and then grow large. Watch this. Zoink! He just, like, expands. What the heck is going on here? Okay, I changed my mind. Bring the army guy over here. I don't know why he goes down and then back up. You figure he would just, like, go across. Okay, there we go. Give me my units. Little money can stay there. You can stay there. Tomorrow night we take out the commies. There we are. The tank. Isn't he off at the Elephant Wars? Oh, you're talking about the one that we're moving over here? I don't know. I don't know where the heck that guy came from. I have no idea. It was the other guy. It was Lafayette that has the elephant. So, hopefully, yeah. Here's a couple of them right here. I wonder what he's doing. Who is he at war with? He's at war with. Okay, he is at war with Rome, so he might be sending some units over to Capua over here. He could also try to take Fuzhou. Fuzz How? Fuzz How? I don't know. Not quite sure. Grand Imperial. Uh-oh. What's this guy doing? Why are you messing around like that, huh? What's going on here? Yeah. Get off of my lawn. I didn't tell you to take my lawn. You know, I could just take Bucharest and just be done with it. I might consider that. I may just. Alright, command my units. That guy, just hang there. See, this guy is really... he must be fighting somebody. I don't know what's going on there, but he must be fighting somebody. Alright, let's actually move this guy. I want to move him. Let's see, that's a trade ship, so I just want to bring this guy up here so we can kind of see what's going on. And let's send this guy a little bit... I'm going to send him south first, and then we'll come back up this way. I just want to see if there's anybody down here. Aha! Look at there. Okay. So this is a... Why is there 2 units here? What is that? I don't know why it's got 2 different icons there. Unless it's an army commander, but I don't see that. Alright, well, anyways, cruiser. He can't attack anybody. Alright, let's just bring him up here. Aha! Okay. So again, I bet you they're still trying to send units. This guy and this guy over there. This is a dreadnought. Wow. Okay. Shoot. So I might need this. I might need this cruiser guy. But I also need some health. So we're going to do the good old-fashioned coastal raid. And take out his fishing boat here. That healed us. So I bet you he's kind of trading shots with us here. I bet you that was the guy that kept wounding us earlier. So if that's the case, I want to have at least 2 units. How long is this guy going to take? 1 unit, but I need it a whole lot quicker. I need one a whole lot quicker, so let's go ahead and build one here, or purchase one here at Daha. Cruiser, that's fine. Let me just get another cruiser. Yeah, it is 1 range. 1 range. Dreadnought is 2. Okay. But he can move a whole lot faster. He can move 4 instead of 3. Okay. Cool. There we go. So there's that. So I would at least have 2 units that can... Or excuse me, 3 units that can attack this this guy over here. All right, field gun, let's heal you. Army commander can stay there. 5-1 final. 5-1 is the final. All right. All right, where was I? That guy, hold on. Oh, is that it? Okay. So the other Howitzer, yeah, I wanted him to join the army. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can bring this guy back. There we are. Oh, sorry, I am not paying attention to the chat. The ship was made by Ant-Man. There you are. Yeah, it shrinks and then it gets bigger. Can Ant-Man guide his navy through the storm drains? That would make an interesting movie, Amy. I like that. I really like that. Take out Bucharest. I mean, it's a struggle for me to say yes, but you have convinced me. Okay. Well, remind me the next time here, P-Money. Remind me the next time. I will ask, of course. I will ask. Hashtag one more turn, yay or nay. But we're here 9:41 in the evening. So I'll make sure. We'll be back tomorrow, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, tomorrow's going to be fun. I'll probably have a couple wines in me, so that ought to be an interesting show. Definitely an interesting show. 2, 3. Hey, I could get that fish. I can get that fish resource. I just realized that. That would be 1, 2. Yeah, I could close down this strait here if I needed to. I like it. I like it. Tomorrow night sounds great, Bear. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Well, thank you, P-Money. All right, well, let's go ahead. Let me get it off of this. Get it back here. Bring you good folks in. Here we are. Let me close it and play the favorite game that we always like to play at the end of Civilization. That is, will the game crash? Will it crash? Okay, saved. Here's what I'm going to do. Exit to main menu. Exit to main menu. Will it crash? Put a 1 in the chat if you think it's going to crash. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it is stable. All right, here we go. I am going to exit. All right, drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Put your guesses into the chat. Here we go. Will it crash? It crashed. It crashed. It crashed. That is the 3rd time in a row that this game has crashed on exit. 3rd time in a row. But hey, you know, Furex's Games employees are, enjoying their holiday weekend. So they'll get to that eventually. P-Money, you're wrong. It crashed. It crashed. It crashed. It crashed, people. Crashed hard, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. The trains don't work. Game crashes every time I freaking close it. What's going on, man? Why? Firaxis Games, why? All right. Well, anyways, people. Anyways. Wow, I thought 3rd time is the charm. Nope. 3rd time is also a crash. Also crashing for beer. Gosh, dang it. You'd figure it out. Maybe we'll get lucky tomorrow. You never know. You never know, people. All right. Well, once again, we usually do this every Monday and Tuesday evenings, but we're going to be doing this all week long, people. So we're here today. We're going to be back tomorrow and on Friday as well, 8 o'clock Eastern. So go ahead. If you haven't already, maybe consider ringing that bell so you can figure out whenever Bear is streaming. If you liked what you saw this evening, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Makes Bear feel good. If not, like the one guy, hit that thumbs down button. Tell me, why are you bashing the commies? It is what it is, people. It is what it is. But leave a comment regardless. I always read them. Thank you so much. And I want to say thank you to Amy, to Melissa out there, all the Lesters out there. Happy Thanksgiving. P-Money, Mrs. P-Money, all of the little monies out there. Happy Thursday. To Mark, I don't know if Mark's still around, but Mark, it was great seeing you here. Come on back tomorrow. We'll have some fun. To all our Russian bots, lurkers, and former Firaxis Games employees, good luck out there on that unemployment line. It'll be all right. They serve turkey down there at the homeless shelter. I'm sure you'll be okay. But you know what, people? All this talk about turkey, making Bear hungry. Hey, Mark, good to see you. Come on back tomorrow. All this talk about turkey is making Bear hungry, so I'm going to head back in to the woods. So until next time, people. Grrrrr. Night, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving.